In 16th century Japan, a samurai could stand motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect shot, not just to strike his enemy, but to master his own mind. This is the silent arrow method, a 400-year-old secret to killing distraction, doubt, and hesitation. And today, it's yours. The samurai were not only master warriors, but also profound students of discipline, focus, and mental clarity. Among their many techniques for cultivating an unshakable mind was the silent arrow method, a practice rooted in the art of yabusame, mounted archery, and kyudo, the way of the bow. This method was not just about physical precision, but about achieving a state of mushin, no mind, where thought ceases and action flows without hesitation. The silent arrow method teaches that true focus is not forced but arises from stillness, much like an arrow released in perfect silence. At its core, the silent arrow method is built on the principle of eliminating mental noise. Before a samurai would draw his bow, he would enter a state of deep presence, letting go of distractions, fears, and even the desire to hit the target. This mirrors the Zen concept of fudoshin, immovable heart, where the mind remains undisturbed by external chaos. A famous example is the legendary archer Minamoto no Tamatomo, who was said to strike his targets with supernatural accuracy because he did not aim in the conventional sense. He became one with the shot. One key aspect of this method was breath control. Samurai would synchronize their draw with their breath, inhaling deeply to steady their bodies, then exhaling slowly as they released the arrow. This was not merely a physical technique, but a meditative act. Each breath served as an anchor to the present moment. In modern terms, this resembles box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. A method used by Navy SEALs to maintain composure under stress. The samurai understood that mastery over breath meant mastery over the mind. Another critical element was visualization. Before firing, a samurai would close his eyes and see the arrow's path as if it had already happened. This mental rehearsal removed doubt and reinforced certainty. A historical account tells of Honda Tadakatsu, a warrior who survived over 50 battles without a single serious injury. He attributed his success to his ability to see the fight before it occurred, a practice akin to modern athletes using visualization to enhance performance. The silent arrow method also emphasized patience over haste. Unlike Western archery, where speed was often prized, the samurai would sometimes hold their draw for minutes, waiting for the perfect moment. This taught them that premature action led to failure, while perfect timing ensured success. A story from the Hagakure recounts a duel where a samurai waited motionless for hours until his opponent, exhausted by tension, made a fatal mistake. The lesson? Focus is not about rushing, but about absolute readiness. In training, samurai would often practice in distracting environments amid shouting, sudden noises, or even while standing in icy water, to harden their concentration. The famous swordsman Miyamoto Musashi wrote in the Book of Five Rings that a warrior must remain calm even in the midst of turmoil. This aligns with the Stoic idea of the inner citadel, where external chaos cannot disrupt inner peace. Modern equivalents include elite soldiers training under simulated gunfire, or CEOs practicing mindfulness in high-pressure meetings. The silent arrow method also involved accepting imperfection. A samurai knew that even with perfect form, wind or fate could deflect the arrow. Thus, focus was not about controlling outcomes, but about perfecting effort. The Zen phrase, ichi go ichi e, one moment, one opportunity, captures this. Each shot is unique, and attachment to results only breeds distraction. This mindset is seen today in process-oriented goals, ichiri, a musician focusing on practice rather than applause. A lesser-known but profound aspect was the silence after the shot. A true master would not celebrate a hit nor lament a miss, but simply observe the result with detachment. This cultivated Zanshin, remaining mind, a state of relaxed alertness. An example is the tea ceremony, where every movement is deliberate, yet the practitioner remains fully present without clinging to perfection. In business, this translates to reviewing outcomes without ego, learning, and moving forward. The modern world is filled with distractions, phones, multitasking, and endless stimuli, making the silent arrow method more relevant than ever. To apply it, 1. Start with breath. Pause and take 3 deep breaths before any important task. 2. Visualize success. See the outcome clearly before acting. 3. Embrace stillness. Wait for the right moment instead of rushing. 4. Detach from results. Focus on the effort, not the reward. The samurai's wisdom endures because it speaks to a universal truth. Focus is not about force, but about surrender to the moment, to the breath, and to the silence within. Whether you're an athlete, artist, or executive, the silent arrow method teaches that the sharpest mind is the one that is perfectly still.